Guys, Sami Okposo is one that is trending right now on social media. This is a gospel artist and also a minister, actually having to impregnate another person just a few times in US, and that is culminating and reaching the climax. He came out on social media to say, I want to apologize to my wife because I cheated on her. And that's, generated some kind of reactions, and a lot of people decided to dig deep and get to understand it better. But yes, from my own findings, I want to share it with you on social media right now on this particular video. And all you have to do right now, if you are yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, why don't you click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. But if already subscribed, thank you, and those that are subscribing right now, and thank all of you for actually taking out time watching my videos, supporting me, clicking likes, sharing my videos. I love you guys for that. Guys, recently a particular Nollywood actress, Juliana, who was one time in Jennifer's Diary, tearfully calls out Pastor Temileyin Adigun for allegedly taking control of her social media accounts. Right now, that issue is one of the biggest issue on social media, because a lot of reactions, a lot of things happening around that. People are commenting. She made a video of that, accusing this pastor of taking control of most of her, social media accounts and her business pages and all those kind of things. And now people are asking, or all of us, we are asking, how did this man got your password? That is what they want to know, because some people are seeing it to be that, man, you guys must have had a kind of relationship that is beyond what we are seeing on the surface. That is what we are now seeing right now. But mind you, that the man, the pastor, actually responded with a particular video. That is Pastor Temileyin Adigun reacts after actress Juliana called him out over her social media accounts. I'll be sharing this video for you guys to actually understand it, from a particular point of view, because a lot of people are trying to understand the stories around that. Meanwhile, before we proceed with sharing the video, I still want to talk about Degenera, who came out recently, was arrested because he was caught with some kind of allegedly caught with some drugs, according to, and convicted, but was not sentenced to jail. They said he should go home and sin no more. But the likes of Kemi Oluloyo came out and said something about this whole issue that is getting on social media right now. He said, man, this guy is supposed to face the full wrath of the law. But away from that, according to what this guy said, he said, I am not a drug trafficker. I am a laugh trafficker. If I was really a drug trafficker, they would never let me walk free just like that. Comedian Degenera cries out as he finally addresses the general public for the first time since after his release. One thing I understand about this, I will share it with you after watching the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Sunday Joshua Martins, popularly known as Degenera, aka the Bar God, aka Believers President. As you all can see, I'm alive, I'm healthy. I am back to the house, eating, snack, and freshen up. And I just want to let the general public know that I'm fine. And for those of you that have been trying to reach out to me, showing your concern, I really appreciate it a lot. I just want to debunk the fact there's this news speculating about the general being a drug trafficker. About now. I no be drug trafficker. If I be drug trafficker, it is say they go allow me go like that. No, I only traffic laughter, comedy. So let's just get our facts right. The general is not a drug trafficker. I love you guys. And let's stop believing. More do more go, but I don't miss to do skit. Oh boy, 2 weeks. God bless in 1 year. Believe.
Guys, I understand that right now, most people, most brands, they will deassociate themselves from this guy, based on indictment and all those kind of things. And I think this will kind of financially affect him, because any revenue, from all those endorsement, they will not all that be kind of robust. That is something I believe about that. And a lot of people are saying that, man, these NDLA guys actually embarrassed us, because by the time he was arrested, a lot of people thought that, man, now bags of tramadol, igbo they could see for a house, and we didn't see that. We saw some pinches of these drugs and how many tablets of tramadol, and now it's having to face a lot of struggles in life. Guys, away from that, on Sammie Okposo is one of the biggest issue on social media. This guy came around on social media to apologize to his wife. From the findings now, we got to understand that, man, he was about being called out by the lady he impregnated in US, after having a short stay in US, all those kind of things. He went kind of ahead of the lady to share his own side of the story before the lady comes out with that story. And then you will understand that as a singer, a gospel singer and a minister, man, is such a taboo to your people, to your fans, and all those kind of things. And at the end of the day, he said, man, I will be on suspension because I need to reconcile things with my God. And some persons have been discussing this on social media, somehow saying that this is not the first time of this guy, having to deal with such issue and all those kind of things. And they think that, man, maybe his wife has been like, man, I'm fed up, because this is not the first time, from the lies of Kate Henshaw, Scandal, Stella Damascus, and a lot of stories around that. This lady has actually responded, said something about Sammie Oposu. I want you to listen to this lady so that you will get to understand the story also.
I've never asked him for anything. I've never asked him for anything other than respect, because he got very verbally aggressive, called me he called me he was talking a bunch of rubbish, in the messages and over the phone while he was in Nigeria. When I first told him, like, look, I even sent him pictures from the doctor, and I'm like, look, want to talk to the doctor?
Yeah.
He said it wasn't a matter of him not believing me, but what he said was to do the needful and get rid of it.
Yeah. So
told me that he was going to no longer be accessible for me to talk to, and then he blocked me. And then I'm like, well, that doesn't make it go away. It doesn't make it go away. And talking to me like, oh, you think somebody will believe you? Some random person, like I'm a nobody, basically.
So
all of a sudden, I'm a nobody.
Yeah.
Guys, away from Sammie Okposo, let's face the issue on ground now. That is the actress who called out a pastor for taking control of her account, and that story is everywhere. I just want to share the physical story, their own personal videos with you guys, so that you get to judge for yourself, get to understand the story yourself, and put in your own opinion.
You all know that I was off social media, Instagram, for about a month. I mentioned briefly on the video I posted on my channel, and I said that I had issues, my page was hacked and all that stuff. And I couldn't refresh my Instagram. I didn't know what was going on. I tried to restart my phone. I didn't know what was going on. My Facebook account, I don't know what happened to it. My Facebook page disappeared. Thanks to Mama G, I got somebody who helped me get my Instagram back. When he got my Instagram back, I was trying to get back my Facebook, because also my Facebook was affecting my Instagram. and I don't have the password to my Facebook account and my Facebook page. I don't have the password because Timileyin Adigun has the password to all this thing. He still has some of my passwords until now. This guy on Saturday, I woke up to a message and a missed call from this guy. This guy asked me on WhatsApp who Adigun Timileyin is, and I immediately just called him like, what happened? Why are you asking me about him? And then he says that Timileyin Adigun published my Facebook page. And I was furious, like, why would you unpublish my Facebook page? Why? You see, I'd wanted to get my passwords from these guys since 2020, like, but you know, people had different opinions. Be quiet, don't talk, heal, this, that, don't do this, don't do that, you know, all that stuff. And really, I think I just wasn't in a good place mentally. I was a mess. I wish there was a better word to describe. I don't want to cry. I wish there was a better word to describe how much of a mess I was. I was just a mess. I was angry when he told me, and I put a call through to him. He wasn't answering the phone, and then I called his wife, and then I spoke to her. I said, I'm so angry with you. Your husband is. I just said some things. I was angry. I was still angry, so I said I was going to go to his house, but then I remembered, like, somebody said, oh, the estate, you have to call him and they have to get permission, and I knew he wasn't going to answer the phone, so I thought, okay, I was going to go to his church on Sunday. When I said I was going to go, my sisters then said they're not going to let me go alone, they're going to come with me. We didn't go when the church was on, when the service was on, because I don't want to cause any problem. We went after church. I walked into the church. He was in his office. I went to his office and I said I need to talk to him. You know, I have a recording of the conversation that happened with him just 2 days ago, which was Sunday. And then I said, I came to collect my passwords. And he said, what password? I said my password to my book on Amazon, on Okada book, my Twitter password, the password to my Linktree, the password to my song on notjustok.com. I just listed all my passwords with him. And then I don't even know what he said. And then I said, no, Timileyin, that's not what I'm talking to. And then he just got angry and he went from 0 to 100 and he started screaming and he was just saying that, why are you calling me Timileyin? I'm not your mate. I'm not. And in my head, I'm like, what does this guy expect me to call him? D or what? Like, give me my passwords. That's all I came here for. He started screaming, talking, yelling, called the security, take these people out of my school, take them out of my office, take them out of my church. You know, I just felt so helpless. And then I just started hearing like different voices in my head. I was just feeling bad. In fact, I had to apologize to my sisters. And I said, I'm sorry that they followed me and then they were embarrassed. And, you know, for the embarrassment. And because I just don't get it.
The password thing that you're talking about, I don't have any of your passwords, Juliana. None. I did not enter an agreement with you as your manager. So we didn't sign any contract, Juliana. I manage you as your dad. Okay? I signed endorsements with you as your dad. I manage you just like I will manage Esther Adigun if she becomes somebody in showbiz. And I'm not going to sign a contract with my daughter. Okay? And all your passwords, I told you about them. So you should be looking for the book or the books where you wrote your passwords. I did not open any page for you without giving you your passwords. What do I need them for? I was building something for you. I started managing you since 2016, when you were written off the set of Jennifer's Diary. Okay? And since that day, Juliana, I managed you and you made millions. I mean millions under my tutelage. I did not collect one kobo from you. I did not insist on any percentage. There were times you gave me gifts as your dad, first fruit, different things as your spiritual father, but I never charged you for any money you made in the millions that you made while I managed you, because it was dad to daughter and nothing else. So I still had access to your Facebook because I believe I opened it from my page or your page. I cannot even remember whose page you used to open it. I don't know your password to your Facebook, Juliana. I can't remember it. Okay? So what I did, Juliana, if I wanted to be mean, you're my daughter. Every father knows his daughter's secrets. Juliana, I know secrets about you the world does not know, but I will never tell the world. Why? It's wrong of me to divulge your personal secrets. So if I wanted to get back at you in January last year, I would have done a post embarrassing you. I would have done a post telling the world about your flaws. I didn't. I'm saying it on record. I could have deleted your Facebook page and nobody would ever find it. But I looked at it. We had built over 800,000 followers, over 300,000 likes. I'm like, no, Juliana will not lose her Facebook page. So I unpublished it. Why? We're not in talking terms. You've blocked me on Instagram. You've blocked me on WhatsApp. We're not in talking terms. So I just said, okay, I will unpublish it. And when we're good, I will hand over your Facebook page back to you. And you call me Timileyin to my face, Juliana. No, I raised you. I raised you. I wasn't going to take that. I would be a bad father. Even if I'm no more your father, I would not take such an insult. And I told you, the recording is there. Juliana, you cannot come to my own zone and insult me. I didn't come to your house. If I came to your house and you insult me, I'll chop my shame and go. You came to my own territory and insulted me, calling me by name, and I said I wasn't going to take that the security man should walk you and your sisters out, and that's exactly what he did.
And really, I think I just wasn't in a good place mentally. I was a mess. I wish there was a better word to describe. I don't want to cry. I wish there was a better word to describe how much of a mess I was. I was just a mess. I was angry when he told me, and I put a call through to him. He wasn't answering the phone, and then I called his wife, and then I spoke to her. I said, I'm so angry with you. Your husband is. I just said some things. I was angry. I was still angry, so I said I was going to go to his house, but then I remembered, like, somebody said, oh, the estate, you have to call him and they have to get permission, and I knew he wasn't going to answer the phone, so I thought, okay, I was going to go to his church on Sunday. When I said I was going to go, my sisters then said they are not going to let me go alone, they're going to come with me. We didn't go when the church was on, when the service was on, because I don't want to cause any problem. We went after church. I walked into the church. He was in his office. I went to his office and I said I need to talk to him. You know, I have a recording of the conversation that happened with him just 2 days ago, which was Sunday. And then I said, I came to collect my passwords. And he said, what password? I said my password to my book on Amazon, on Okada book, my Twitter password, the password to my Linktree, the password to my song on notjustok.com. I just listed all my passwords with him. And then I don't even know what he said. And then I said, no, Timileyin, that's not what I'm talking to. And then he just got angry and he went from 0 to 100 and he started screaming and he was just saying that, why are you calling me Timileyin? I'm not your mate. I'm not. And in my head, I'm like, what does this guy expect me to call him? D or what? Like, give me my passwords. That's all I came here for. He started screaming, talking, yelling, called the security, take these people out of my school, take them out of my office, take them out of my church. You know, I just felt so helpless. And then I just started hearing like different voices in my head. I was just feeling bad. In fact, I had to apologize to my sisters. And I said, I'm sorry that they followed me, and then they were embarrassed, and, you know, for the embarrassment, and because I just don't get it.
Guys, before I jump off finally, I want you guys to understand that I really appreciate your patience. You're watching my videos. That is a great one. Encouragement, that is a great one to go. And if you are new to this YouTube channel, why don't you take our time, click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Free West D.